everybody. Yes, it's me, Jim Johnson, and my good friend and Blood Bowl legend, Bob Biffy, who'll be bringing you today's game.
It's gonna be another killer, Jim.
I hope so, Bob. I hope so. With such a difference between the two teams, this match could turn into a massacre.
Exactly. Why do you think people pay good money?
The players are ready. Pouring rain.
Yep, looks like we got some heavy rain coming in, Jim.
True, Bob. That'll make the ball slippery and difficult to handle. Tricky. He's got the ball!
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim.
The Referees Guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of a mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen. Lightning fast.
The opponent looks a little dizzy.
Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim. It was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
The player gets hold of the ball. One regulation clobbering.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
The attack can get their game going again.
Yes, they're gonna score. Holy mountain. I feel like getting down there and joining in. Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Three, two, one.
Bust up! Bob, seems like it's getting hot here.
Indeed, Jim. Some sweltering heat rolling in over the stadium.
Will be interesting to see how many of the players will collapse after this drive. Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend. I think she's singing him a lullaby.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim.
Since your days, Bob.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. Seems to be in two minds about what to do about the player lying prone on the pitch.
Yeah, they don't know whether to send on a stretcher or a coffin.
Brushed off the pitch like a dead leaf.
Pretty soon it'll be a bit less of the leaf and a bit more of the dead, I think.
recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to thinking.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
He's recovered the ball.
That's one regulation clobbering.
What a sissy! That one can't hold the ground.
I'm sure several of those players will be happy that he had him back to the...
Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry, that's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle. Technically, that was a perfect catch.
Ew, here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim. These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. What?
Oh, wow! Ow!
Nice left punch. Right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
He must have been delving through some Blood Bowl archives. Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
He's trying to get away.
Don't worry, the spectators won't let him escape that easily. They're very possessive, you know. It will be just a small step for the player. A giant leap for the team. That touchdown might just give them the cushion that allows them to cruise to victory. Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
That's the sort of technical error that can cost you the game.
Here's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
Good hand skills. The ball is caught.
Ew, slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God. Blech. He checked that move.
Made him look stupid to me.
Opponent down.
This is good sport. Yeehaw!
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. Ouch! Ooh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Ooh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Got two left hands, or what?
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week. They just blew the opposition away.
Guys, it will take them some time to get over a match like that.
Yep, psychologically, it's hard for the whole team.
I was talking physically.
Some teams put too much emphasis on their physical presence, but Blood Bowl is more than a fight.
There's a ball out there, dummies! The stats don't lie. Defeat is the only logical outcome.
Yeah, and it doesn't need deep analysis to see where the problem lies.
Possession is the key. He was the best player out there, but on his own, he could not deliver a win.
Yeah, the coach is gonna have to strengthen his lineup.
They defended high up,